Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Barcelona do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Ziyech cuts it out. Messi. Lucas. Out to the left it goes, deftly done. And now the finish! Messi plays it out to the flank. Out wide to the right. And it's Ziyech. Over to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a brilliant interception. Dashing forward at pace. Decent looking ball. He's left his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Barcelona just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Lukaku, it's a loose ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ziyech. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shoots! Now a chance to break. Griezmann. That's a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lucas. Lukaku pushes it out wide. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He's through the middle. Oh, they can break here. Messi hoists it high, crosses it, has a hit! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Koulibaly plays it forward. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. He's come loose. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Messi. Going through. Messi. Can he find a finish? Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the...
Messi is fouled. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now and he's in trouble.
Aimed long and direct. He's got options out wide. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Griezmann. Room for a shot, and shoots! He's scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
His second of the game, and the finish! He scores! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved it.
Griezmann! He has done it! 2 up now! And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Wigan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're already into the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Griezmann spreads it towards the left. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. Shakes the shoots. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for...
Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the ball's come out. Now it's Griezmann. What a throw in. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Griezmann. Cristiano Ronaldo has a swing at it. It's there. It is no contest. It is a landslide. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Lucas. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And now the breakaway. Aubameyang looks to dink one in. Surely he's had a shot! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Going through. Gets on the end of it. He'll have a dip! What about it? He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Wigan have decided now is the time to make their final change. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Mohamed Salah. Good clearance and very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Played in with accuracy. A real chance to break. Out to the left it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Shoots! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Wigan awarded another corner. And that's been levered clear. And it's Naldo. And he's cut it out. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Mertens. He's got away. Mertens floats one over. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Mbappe battles to win it back. Gomez. Griezmann. Goes up and over. And the shot! Back of the net! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Messi. Mohamed Salah plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gomez. Now the counter. And it's for Salko. Mertens. Mbappe. And now they can launch a counter. And time is up. Wigan have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It's Son Heung-min, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Son Heung-min at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's there to cut it out. Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Look, they love a cross. It's that simple. They've made it an intrinsic part of their game, and it works.
And he's been judged offside.
He realised he was going to be flagged, didn't he? And he tried to escape it.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And help's available out wide. Going through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, really tidy interchange. Dembele! Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out wide to the right. Mohamed Salah. And that's a throw-in. Gomez, Adriano, Zonzi knocks it away. Checo, now the counter. Decent looking ball. Now it's Son Heung-min! Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Salah. Zonzi does well to read it and intercepts. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Azpilicueta has given away a free kick. And it's Gomez. Plays it out to the wing, cuts it out. Get a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. It's a loose ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Oh, good interception. And it's Azpilicueta. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Azpilicueta. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And that's been levered clear. Out to the left it goes. Great leap! And the flag's up.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba went in strong and he took the ball. Jordi Alba. Wigan are trailing here with the first half almost done. Son Heung-min, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Played back in. Chance! Big chance! Going for goal! And it's Dzeko. Well weighted. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Son Heung-min. Shots on! Over to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ziyech. Oh, the ball's come loose! And the half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
Wigan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Messi drills one in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Salah. Mertens. Jordi Alba. Toni Kroos. Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. Right through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Azpilicueta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fired in from this. Gets up to head it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at shoots!
That really should have hit the net.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Gets wrestled off the ball. This is promising. A really good feat. Azpilicueta. And out to safety. Mohamed Salah. Has he found his man? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Forward it goes. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Mohamed Salah. Great challenge. And it's Salah. Now, can he capitalise? Now it's Mertens. Is it in? He has done it! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Clears it out of harm's way. Timely intervention. It's Son Heung-min! No mistake!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position...
Oh, goes for goal! Alexander-Arnold. Mertens looking to get on the end of this. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Done very well to intervene. And now the breakaway. Mertens. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. Messi duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Wigan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Messi hits it! Should have equalised.
Messi clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
Mertens. And he's there to hoof it away. Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hit long and direct. There's no flag. Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Jekyll simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Mertens. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. It's anyone's ball. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Azpilicueta gets good distance on it. And that is that. Wigan played a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control at speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering him into a congested midfield doesn't always...
Gets up to head it! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out to the left it goes. Inter Milan do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
It's a brilliant interception. Benzema. Lucas Moura.
Inter have been keeping their passes short and sharp. It's the way they've evolved their game in recent weeks.
Now it's Christian. Is it in? And another time! Oh, the ball's come loose. Neymar. The shot's on! Benzema goes upfield. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come loose. Could move up a gear here. Benzema. And the weighted pass. He's through the middle. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Higuain. Has a swing at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Draxler sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
He's managed to get it away. Now it's Messi. Messi shakes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! Manolas gets rid without sophistication. Draxler. Neymar. Marcelo. Now it's Neymar. Referee's given a throw. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Jordi Alba is now in the last chance saloon.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Neymar. He's gone for it! He has done it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Higuain is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Preston grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marco Verratti. Roberto. And it's Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jordi Alba demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And help's available out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Surely. Fekir. And we hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Preston playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
That's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Up for a throw. Marcelo. Now it's Draxler. And he's there to cut it out. Jardel. Messi. Higuain.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Draxler. It's a loose ball. Roberto. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Verratti. Koulibaly. Manolas. Mohamed Salah. Higuain. Mahrez.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Aimed long and direct. And that's been well dealt with. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Mertens. Over to the left. Douglas Costa spreads it towards the left. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Mahrez gives chase. Jordi Alba. Just brushed off the ball there. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ronaldo brings the ball forward. Koulibaly cuts it out.
Preston showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Mertens. That intervention was very necessary. Looking to shoot. And in it goes. And the comeback is complete.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Douglas Costa. And the finish! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And he just whacks it away. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Preston are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Mahrez. Now it's Higuain. He spotted the run and played him through. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Preston are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Preston could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Mahrez. Douglas Costa. Hits it! Yes! And the lead is 3! So that's it. It is all over. Preston have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Preston were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And a shot! Mahrez plays it backwards and they'll... Has a pop! He's delivered all right!
Preston are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Draxler shoots! He's got away with one there. As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
I think they're an interesting team to look at. They produce a lot of unselfish running off the ball to open doors for others. It's a great team ethic.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Mahrez. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
He's looked long this time. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left, lobs it in gently. Oh, he's gifted it back. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Messi. That's a decent ball. Messi. Hector Bellerin going through. Draxler. Hector Bellerin. Messi. Preston are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Messi. Draxler. Messi. Clips one through. He's had a go! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Aimed long and direct. Mahrez. It's a fabulous position. He's had a shot. Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Preston take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Back into the middle. Drexler gets it back. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano hits one! And another time! No mistake! All too easy! They are in... And it's half-time here. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Preston pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mertens! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And help's available out wide. And he's cut it out. Mertens. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mertens. Drexler. It's Drexler! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give...
Up he gets! Oh, taken with style! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Preston tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them.
Has a swing at it! Mertens. And it's Draxler. Koulibaly does well there, alert. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hector Bellerin was not to be moved. Now it's Mertens. Now it's Draxler.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Attempts to play it through. He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Stefan de Vrij. Goes looking. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Van Dijk plays it forward. Played back in. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear. Back in once. Has a hit!
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, good interception. Preston still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Mohamed Salah. De Vrij battles to win it back. Mahrez goes up and over.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's surging through. The shot's on! Messi. Vieira. Time to deliver. Danger averted for now. The final whistle. Preston, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Preston showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special fit. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
James Rodriguez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
Look, this team will bust the skies. It's very hard to match their aerial power and subdue what is a very sizable threat.
Gorgeous control there. And it's James Rodriguez. Rodriguez spreads it towards the left. Has a pop!
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Rodriguez plays it forward, cuts it out, and back to base. Reina gets it upfield. Griezmann. Rodriguez gets into the right position to intercept. And the counter is on. Alex Telles tries to get it forward quickly. James. Meunier dinks one in. That's a brilliant interception. It's being played forward. Jardin. Still goalless. Meunier. Well played, he saw that coming. Out wide to the right. Ziyech. A real chance to break. Messi. Up to meet it. There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... Has a hit! It's in! And again they hit the front. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good clearance and very necessary. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Tries to dink it in. Lukaku has a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Lukaku simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Repelled by the keeper. Messi. And it's Neymar. And now the breakaway. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, they can break here. Played out to the right. And he's cut it out. Plays it out to the flank. And that's going to be a goal kick. Granit Xhaka. Griezmann. Must score! Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lukaku, can he put it away? In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Preston come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Preston get the ball rolling for the second period. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos, and it's Neymar. Now it's James Rodriguez. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Keeps everyone guessing. Aimed long and direct. Dashing forward at pace. Goes long. It's got through to him. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Forward it goes. Messi. It's come loose. He's looking to get there first. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And it's Owen. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Keita. Alex Tellez plays it in. Mertens plays it forward. Aimed long and direct. Mane. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Mertens. He's got away. Mertens. It's broken loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Neymar. Neymar pushes it out wide. A really good feat. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Keita. Defenders on the back foot. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alex Telles has it out wide and in space. And that's been levered clear. Played it again. Goalkeeper's ball. Granit Xhaka plays it out to the flank and help's available out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keita. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Shoots! Back of the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Has a swing at it! What about it? Do not write them off! Back they come! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The shot's on! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful countering.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was close. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Mertens. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And needed a better pass there. Now it's Mane. Xhaka. Preston don't have many options, and time is running out. And that's it. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations.
Big chance! Parejo tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sterling, he's got away. Has a swing at it. In for the follow-up. They've scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Lukaku. Offside, yep, looks it.
He may have been caught offside, but Griezmann may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Pushes it out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Higuain. Parejo. Surely. It's Parejo! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Ziyech. It's got through to him. Lukaku. Griezmann. Shakes the shoots. And oh! Really well taken goal. Ajax are level. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Goes for goal! It's a goal! And they're back in front!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Norwich take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Sterling. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Higuain. Valencia. And now the breakaway. Messi tries to stroke it through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Real chance. Robertson. Parejo. Higuain! He's done very well to get to that.
Higuain simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Boots it to safety. Cut out in the nick of time. Lukaku takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Lukaku. Vieira. He's gone for it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
This is promising. Ziyech battles to win it back. And it's Parejo. Good clearance and very necessary. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ziyech. He's in space and looking for options. Going through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Norwich head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. And the action is back on the way. Mbappe, out to the left it goes. Mertens, shot at goal! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And here's the chance to counter.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Mbappe. Norwich get it back again. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's anyone's ball. Now it's Messi. Koulibaly plays it forward. Breaks on here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's left his man. Mertens. Well read, he sorted that out. Looking to break out here.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Can he score? Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Ajax go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A real chance to break. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mertens.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Going through. Mbappe looking to shoot. Trying to get there. And he's there to cut it out. Mane goes upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Robertson. Mertens did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And now they can launch a counter. Mertens. Now it's Mane. And he's searching. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Valencia. Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Valencia. Now it's Mane. And the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Knocks it away. Vieira gets it back.
Vieira just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Has a pop! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Ronaldo with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So now the difference is shoots! Great strike, a test for the keeper. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual...
And that is that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world.
Shot a goal! Goal! And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Sessegnon. Messi, deftly done.
Has a swing at it!
Gets it away. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's Sterling. Cut out in the nick of time. Jemison was typically well positioned. Aubameyang. Cristiano Ronaldo. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Oh, he's in! Sterling,
he's gone for it! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it! Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Sessegnon, Sterling, Chris.
He's gone for it! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Sterling. Sterling plays a clever pass. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now,
and shoots! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's been taken.
Shoots! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Going for goal!
goal! He's scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Surely he scores! Shakes the shoots! Really well taken goal. And there it is, the monkey off his back.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Now can he finish? This could fall anywhere. Conte. Now it's Aubameyang. Messi. Forward it goes. Inter Milan have it back and they can go again. Pepe boots it to safety. And he heaves it forward. Busquets with a good steal, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Huntelaar plays it forward. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 40. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Now it's Huntelaar. And it's Huntelaar. Roberto. He's in space and looking for options. Gets wrestled off the ball. Roberto has been caught there, it's a foul. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Roberto. A really good feat. Goes for goal! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Lobs it in gently. Mane looking to run onto it. And that's been levered clear. And it's hoisted clear. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Now it's Lukaku. Sterling tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Huntelaar. It's got through to him. Sterling. A chance! Oh, sure. Can he put it away? Forward it goes. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mane. Done very well to intervene. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And it's Ziyech. Now it's Huntelaar. Chance to break. Huntelaar. Messi. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Pushes it out wide. Dashing forward at pace. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Huntelaar. Sergio Busquets. Got a sight of goal here. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Salah. Lovely bit of skill there. Looks to drop one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dinks one in, and he's there to cut it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. A real chance to break. Now it's Huntelaar. Aimed long and direct. Roberto. And it's Messi. Huntelaar, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Sterling. Roberto Carlos goes looking. And the whistle goes for half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So off we go once more. Modric. No way through there. Tried to play it through.
Modric clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Plays it out to the flank. Huntelaar. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. And it's got through. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Sergio Busquets. Sessegnon. Sterling. Now it's Huntelaar. And Huntelaar! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And he's made certain that won't get through. That's a corner kick. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the play for a throw. Pepe plays it forward. Now it's Huntelaar. Played out to the right. Roberto. Messi. Now it's Huntelaar. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Sterling. Cristiano Ronaldo. They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Could move up a gear here. Roberto. Well played, he saw that coming. Mertens. Sergio Busquets. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. There's no flag. That intervention was very necessary. Looking to break out here. Now it's Sterling. Sessegnon. Now it's Sterling. Massive leap! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Cut out in the nick of time. Ball's out on the left now. And now they can launch a counter. Sterling. Huntelaar. He has done it! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Pepe. Mane with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he heaves it forward. Well, they can break here. Mane, he's left his man. Gets on the end of it, and the finish! And he's cut it out. Mertens. Lukaku, out wide to the right. Chip through. Ball through needs to be good here. Mane. Hazard. This is promising. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Savic. Besiktas have it back and they can go again. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane. Shelko. Blint. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Chip through.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Oh, flags up. He must have been offside. Mane tries to stroke it through. Koulibaly. Hoists it high. And he's made certain that won't get through. Cristiano Ronaldo gets through on his own. It goes for goal! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns and goes back. And he's there to cut it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane has been found. Chooses to go back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That intervention was very necessary. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Mohamed Salah. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. And the flag's up.
He may have been caught offside, but Griezmann may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
He's through. Breaks on here. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. Mohamed Salah. Good ball. Oh, real chance! Is it in? In it goes! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and
the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Griezmann. Cristiano Ronaldo. Michelko. Mane. Played into space out wide. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Forward it goes. Savic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Mane. Lobs it in gently. Cristiano. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Neymar. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Blint. Now it's Mertens. Aimed long and direct. And it's Salah. Going through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's for Schalke. Mertens, timely intervention. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Mohamed Salah, he's left his man. Oh, sweet feet. Good clearance and very necessary. It's Neymar! Away from immediate danger. Out to the left it goes. He's picked him out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mertens. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's got away. And it's Mertens. Oh, that's neat. He's in! Cristiano Ronaldo, shot a goal! That really should have hit the net. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Mertens. Nice little flick.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oblak claims it. And it's Hazard. Hazard plays it forward. Oh, terrible pass. Hazard plays a clever pass. Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Stefan de Vrij. Mashelko. Blint. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's looked long this time. Plays it back.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Mertens gets flagged offside. And that's that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think there were certain
A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Robinho. Robinho spreads it towards the left. Robinho has a hit! Maradona. Hazard. Now it's Mane. Maradona. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Hazard. Ake. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Mane has a pop! Oh, didn't catch it right. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. Pogba. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maradona looking to play it into the box. Jordi Alba. Beautifully done. Jota. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it high. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Maradona. Now, can he capitalise? The shot's on!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's made certain that won't get through. He's left his man. He's won. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Azpilicueta. And it's Maradona. Azpilicueta. And he's cut it out. Neymar. Deftly done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alex Telles pumps it into the area. And that's been levered clear. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Lukaku. Dembele. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's gone a long way up and away. That's a throw. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Lukaku! Goal! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now the counter. Lukaku, forward it goes. Well weighted. Now can he finish? Jordi Alba goes looking. And we've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
And now they can launch a counter. Over to the left, Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to shoot. He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Going through. Lukaku has a look inside the box. Dembele goes up and over. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Room for a shot. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Ake can hoist it clear. And it's Maradona. Now it's Hazard. That's Piliqueta. That intervention was very necessary. And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mertens.
Alexander-Arnold simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Mertens. Cristiano, he's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Aimed long and direct. Back into the middle. Well played, he saw that coming. Now a chance to break. Looking to force his way through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mertens. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Boots it to safety. Ake plays it forward, looking to break out here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. And it's Maradona. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. And the shot!
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
He's gone for it! Saved only by poor finishing. Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Maradona, good challenge, he just stood firm. Lukaku looking to get on the end of this. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's that. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.